Sterling Heights and you're a business or you're a developer or you're just an individual, you've probably worked with one of our lawyers over the years, because as the largest Sterling Heights and Macomb County based law firm, we are able to service pretty much everyone. And every time we drive up and down the street, we see projects that we worked on. We see the development of Sterling Heights from the small to large, and now we're at a point where the city is starting to redevelop, and we get to see the new developments coming, and it's a very exciting time for Sterling Heights, and it's something that we're glad to be a part of. The firm was, in this current iteration, was started by John Nitz, Ken Rancilio, and Paul O'Reilly. Paul, as many people know, was the architect of the city charter. He was the first city attorney back in 1968 when the city was formed. As a result, Sterling Heights has kind of been the backbone of this firm as a client, and has been a great partner of ours throughout the history of the firm. We want to make sure that we pay respect to O'Reilly and Rancilio, because without those two, this firm wouldn't be what it is today. And you know, Paul O'Reilly was one of the best municipal lawyers of all time.
I'm proud to have been a part of it. You know, I was there at the beginning, and for 25 years, the first 25 years, I was a major player. Yeah. And so to that extent, I can look back and feel proud.
That legacy is being carried on today. There's only been 3 city attorneys, and all of them from our firm. The advantage that Sterling Heights gets with our firm is institutional knowledge. Going back to 1968, there are books here with every decision that Paul ever wrote, to every decision that Jeff ever wrote, to every decision I've ever written, to Don Denault and Clark Andrews, and just that team approach that we have gives you decades and decades of experience that allows us to represent the city, and we've seen pretty much everything. Clark Andrews wrote half the code. Don's written a ton of ordinances. Just every day, every time there's a question, we have an answer. And it's that institutional knowledge that makes us so ingrained in the everyday of the city. We want to make sure that we're giving the best representation, whether you're the smallest client or the largest client. We treat you the same. We want to give the best advice, most cost-effective advice, and make sure that when it's all said and done, you walk out of our office knowing that you've been represented as well as possible.